using bar charts to display array data graphically. And we're gonna see an example of this. We're gonna create a new folder and just name it test. We're gonna right click it, open in terminal, and now we're gonna type in code space that so we can open it in Visual Studio Code. Okay, so we are gonna name it the bar chart.java, so it's gonna be the bar chart, and the extension is gonna be Java. We can close this one here. Okay, so we have to have the public class, and it has to be the name of the file. In this case is bar chart, and keep in mind the uppercase letters, so you have to start with uppercase just like it's written here, and also the camel notation. Oops, I messed it up here. Bar chart. Okay, so to the next line we open curly braces, and we are gonna have this one, the public static void main. So we are gonna use only one file, so that's the reason we have main here. Okay, so we are gonna create an array, so we do like that, integer, open a set of brackets, and we are gonna name it array, like that. Okay, so this array is gonna have some elements, so it's gonna be inside of curly braces, not brackets, curly braces, and it's gonna have, let me see, 6 zeros, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 zeros. Then we're gonna have 1 2, then we're gonna have 4 2, and then just 1, and again we have to end it with a semicolon. Okay, so we have that so far. Let's go here, and now we're gonna have the system.out.print format, or in this case it can be just println because it's just a string. So we're gonna say great. That's gonna be gray distribution. Okay, distribution. Okay, so colon, and let me see, we're gonna go down here, and now we're gonna have the for loop. So for each array element, output a bar of the chart. So here we are having the bar chart, so this is a bar chart. This is from Oracle. Okay, and now we are gonna have the for loop, so we're gonna open parentheses, and to the next line we're gonna open curly braces. So in the parentheses of the for loop we're gonna have this integer named counter, and we are gonna initialize it to 0. Okay, so as long as the counter is less than the array that length, so the array that length, as long as the counter is less than the array that length, we're gonna increment the array by 1. Let me see, counter array, no, not the array, I mean the counter, the variable counter. Okay, so now inside of the curly braces we're gonna output the bar label, so it's gonna be from 0 to 9, from 11 to 19, from 10 to 19, from 20 to 29, all the way to 90 to 99, and all the way up to 100. So let me see, so it'll be something like this. So it's gonna be the output, so it's gonna put output bar label and parentheses, so we can have the 0 to 09 colon, and let me see, all the way up to 1 2 3, all the way up to, let me see, 90 to 99, comma, all the way up to 100. Okay, and to do that we're gonna have the if statement. So we're gonna have the if the counter is equal to 10, we're gonna do something. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna print something, so it's gonna be the system.out.print format in this case. Format. Okay, if the counter is equal to 10, then we are gonna have this argument %5 lowercase letter d colon space. That is the first argument. The second argument is just gonna be 100. Okay, yeah, the number 100, not a string. Now we're gonna have else. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna have in the system.out.println print format. Okay, so we are gonna have in the %sign 0 2d like that, %sign dash or hyphen, and then %sign 0 2d. so this 0 2 is gonna have 2 digits, and this is a decimal, so they're gonna be numbers. Okay, colon, and then just a space, so that is just one argument. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Now the counter, so we're gonna have counter multiply by 10. Yeah, and then we are gonna have in the counter, oops, that is no, like that is one argument. This is a second argument. The third argument would be counter multiply by 10, and then we're gonna add 9. Close the parenthesis, semicolon at the end. Okay, so we can see right now, let me see, grade distribution we have from 0 to 9, then to 10 to 19, all the way to 90 to 99, all the way to 100. Okay, that's fine. Let's continue. That is the, let me see, grade distribution, that is the counter multiply here. Now we're gonna print some bar asterisk, so we're gonna go here, and yeah, we can go right here, print bar, yeah, print bar asterisk. So we're gonna have the for loop. We're gonna open curly, no, not curly braces in this case. Just here in the for loop, we are gonna have the integer stars, and we are gonna set it or initialize it to 0. So as long as the stars are less than the array, open brackets, counter. Okay, we're gonna have a condition, so we're gonna increment the stars by 1. Semicolon at the end. No, we still have to print the star, so 1, 2, 3. System that out, just print, oops, let me see, system, okay, this one, and just print the asterisk sign, so semicolon at the end. And finally, that is the for loop. Finally, we are gonna have the system.out.println, and pretty much this is just gonna have the start a new line of output like that, semicolon at the end. Okay, so we can have the system.out.println that is gonna be to the next line, or just simply the system.out.print that is gonna be in the same line. So now we can just run Java, and this is what we are gonna get. The grade distribution from 00 to 09 we have no stars, but in the 60 to 69 we have 1 star, and as you can see we have 1 star. So these are, we have 3 elements, 6 elements, 9, 11 elements. This is index 0, and this would be the index 10. So we have 10 indexes, the 0 index, and the 10 index would be this one. But we have 11 elements, 3 elements, 6 elements, 9 elements, 10, 11 elements. So in the element 7 or index 6, that will be represented by the numbers 60 to 69. We have 1 star, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 7 element, but the index 6 we have 1 star. Now, and this will be 7 and the 8 element, so 3, 6, and the 8 element, but index 7 we have 2 stars. And let me see, so here we have 2 stars. So now in the next one we have 4 stars, so that is the 3, 6, 8, 9 element, we have 4 stars. So this is the 9 element, but this is the 8 index. As you can see, we have 4 stars. And in the 10 element we have 2 stars. This is index 9. And in the 11 element we have 1 star, but this is the index 10. So we have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. So this is the 11 element, but the index 10. And as you can see, we have those stars represented from 1 to 4 to 1, as you can see here. So that is the purpose or the utility of this array.